Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I am Mahliyah K. If you are not, thank you for coming back and viewing my video. But before I view this video, that was so not ladylike. I just want to tell you guys thank you for all of the support that I'm getting from just anybody that come across my videos. And I want to say thank you to the girls who actually come and talk to me and put their trust into me with their information. Like, I'm not gonna bust nobody out, but like, you know, girls come and talk to me about their problems. Like, you go through the same thing that I'm going through, so I want to talk to somebody who I know is going through the same thing. That's deep. Like, I get mad support for having the courage to put my story out there. I feel like it's really hard for girls to put their story out there, because once you put your story out on social media, you're opening up an e-way for people to leave negative comments, have something to say, etc., etc. We all know how social media is. But to me, I don't care about none of that. I feel like I do tell my story because there's other girls that I know go through the same thing that Monia Kentrice Thomas go through. And I just want to make sure that I ensure girls, whether it's older women, younger women, teenagers that have babies, that you are not alone. And you being a single mother does not make you weak, because you being a single mother is making you strong, because you still doing your thing without the father around. You feel me? So I just want to say that. This video, if I hop from subject to subject, I'm sorry. It's just so much that I just want to tell you guys. So much that I have been going through that is like so crazy to me, and I just do not understand. But if y'all do not watch my videos, like if you're new to my channel, of course, you should go check my videos out on my channel and catch yourself up. I will put them in the description box below. But if you don't want to do all of that, I'm gonna just say basically the twins' dad is not in their life. And I want to say one more thing. He's not in their life because he chooses to. Let me tell you, this dude does not call. He does not text. He does not send emails. He does not send a bird. He don't send anything to call in and ask, to speak of how my babies are doing. To me, I feel like he just want to say my daughters are his daughters because it has twins on it. And he want to stunt like, oh, I got twins. Technically, you don't have twins. I have twins, okay? Let's be honest. You're not on the birth certificate. Let's be honest. Let's just keep it 100. But to me, it's just like he want to be able to say he got twins, but not want to take care of them. He is the pop in, pop out, or he want to be a pop in or pop out. And I'm not having that. I would not allow somebody to pop in and pop out of my children's life, because when my daddy wanted to try to be a pop in and pop out, I did not like it. So I'm not going to turn around and let my daughters go through that. I'm not going to let my daughter's first heartbreak be by their father and him promising them stuff and he don't do it. Like, first of all, he already promised me, not even promising me, but he already told me that he going to do stuff and he don't do it. So for you to tell me stuff and you don't do it, that's for my daughters. You're not going to tell my daughters that you're going to do something and then you don't do it. Like, you're not gonna get to them like that. Like, my daddy used to do stuff like that to me and I didn't like it. So I'm not gonna have that with my daughters, you know? Like, I'll give y'all an example. My daughter is 6 months. So for these 6 months, I wanted them to have half birthday outfits. I asked them, could he get them? They still have not received them. Number 2, I went out and spent over $400 on my daughters getting stuff that they need. I got them walkers, which the walkers cost $100. I got them walkers, boots, box of diapers, wipes, bottles, jackets. I got them hangers for their clothes, soap, body wash, lotion, detergent, and some other stuff I can't think about. But I bought them like all of this stuff. So I text him like, look, first of all, let's just skip back to when I asked him, can he buy them coats and jackets? And I was like, can you buy them coats and jackets, or do I need to do it? He said, yeah. I said, yeah, what? Yes, you're going to do it, or yes, I can do it. Like, yes, what? He never got back to me. I said, cool. Keep your stuff. I'll get my baby's day jacket. I'm not going to argue with you. It's getting cold outside. It's October. They need jackets. And I don't want to wait for nobody to decide if they're going to buy my daughter some jackets or not. So cool, I got this. If you buy some jackets and coats, you're gonna be wasting your money because I'll do it. So that's that. So let's get back. You know, I bought all of this stuff. So I text him like, okay, I just bought this stuff. Oh yeah, and I bought them gloves and stuff too. But I just bought this stuff. Can you send more money for them so I can buy them some more diapers, like more boxes of diapers, to make sure they have more diapers. I want to go get them some jeans because, like I said, it's getting cold outside, and I want to get them another pair of shoes. Like I know I said my daughter's 6 months, but 6-month-olds need shoes. Like, but don't get it twisted. My daughters have shoes. They have so many pairs of shoes. But if I want to buy them some, like, you're not doing nothing, so why you can't contribute? You feel me? So he say again, yeah. So he says yeah, and he still does not do it. He still does not send him nothing. He don't call. He don't text. He don't email. He don't send a bird. He don't do anything to ask about my daughters. Okay, so for me, I've been doing this on my own. I'm gonna continue to do this on my own. Like, I'm a strong woman. Like, I never know my strength until April 21st, 2016. And that's when I realized my strength, because not only did I get a C-section and I only had my mom by my side, but I am taking care of 2 babies at 21 years old. You feel me? Like, I'm taking care of 2 babies, not a 1-year-old and a 6-month-old, both 6 months. I'm taking care of 2 kids by myself with the help of my mom and the support of my mom. But I'm doing this, and I'm proud of myself. Like, and nobody can take that from me, regardless of who it is. Nobody can take that pride from me. And I feel like he's so nasty that he tries to take that pride from me and try to make it seem like I'm a bad person because I won't bring my daughters to him, or I won't let him just come pick them up. First of all, you don't know them, and they don't know you. They're used to waking up to their mom every day, going to sleep to their mom every day. How do you think they're going to react? Like, when I took my daughters out there to see him before, first of all, you didn't even really interact with my daughters. Drinking and smoking with your friends was more important. That's first of all. And I had to tell you, like, yo, change their diaper. You giving them a bath. Like, why should I have to inform you what you're going to do? And they supposed to be out here, you know, to see you. You supposed to want to spend time with them, not get off and spend time with your friends. But he tries to portray me as the bad person, like I'm trying to keep them away from him. I've always said, if you want to see them, you come here. You come to where they lay their head every night. We're not going back out there for certain reasons that will be in a different video. But if you want to see them, make sure you come here. You come here, you come see my daughters. You can spend a night or you can leave. But I would prefer you to leave. You can come see and leave. But then it's the problem of, oh, I won't have a ride there, and for somebody to be able to come back and pick me up. Okay, well, that's not my problem. Then I have to deal with well, I work, so I can't do that. Listen, Linda. Again, not my problem. Other dudes work and is still able to see their kids. You're just making excuses for yourself. So he tried to bash me on Facebook about it. Like, I'm keeping them away from him. And he was talking about going to court because I'm trying to keep them away from him. Not even realizing that Mahliyah keeps text messages of me saying that you can come and see them. Like, I don't have to bring them to you for you to want to see them. Because when I did that, you really didn't even care to me. So I just really feel like he picked with me. Like, even to this day, he picked with me. Like, he claimed I was twerking on Snapchat. When you don't twerk on Snapchat, it's first of all. So I feel like, why are you worried about, first of all, why are you sending me a DM telling me to stop twerking on Snapchat? I'm not with you. I don't want to be with you. We're not together. We're not a family. We're not nothing. You don't ask about my daughters. You told me to abort them. You did all of this stuff to me that keeps replaying in my head, and it replaced me that you're a dog nigga. So I cannot be with you. And instead of you texting me and asking me how my daughters are doing, you're texting me telling me, can you stop twerking on Snapchat? Instead of you worried about your daughters, you worried about me twerking on Snapchat. Like, every time, recently, first of all, we've been back home for 3 months. He have not sent money to them in 3 months, or giving them anything in 3 months. First of all, you haven't even did that much. You haven't even gave them mostly anything. You probably spent $300 on them. Whoop de doo. You feel me? Whoop de doo. But ever since we've been home, you don't do that. Like, you don't, like, it's like I have to be in a relationship for him to even hear my daughter's names come out his mouth. And it's like, that's ridiculous to me, because I cannot go a day. First of all, I have not left my daughters since they've been born for at least an hour or less than that. And even when I'm gone for that hour, I miss them. I call and check on them. And the only thing I went is I got my nails done one time, and I go to the grocery store and I come back. But how can you be so far away from your daughters and not want to speak to them? No, he has 5 kids. So I don't know what he do with his other kids, but with mine, he don't take care of them. He don't call. He don't do anything. And I feel like that's sad. I'm tired of seeing girls go through the same thing that I'm going through. Like, it's just awful to me. Like, no woman should have to raise kids on her own while these niggas still get to do what they want to do. It's sad to me. Like, it's disgusting to me that somebody can create a life and leave it. I had to switch areas. My camera was dying slowly but surely. But like I was saying, but we would get through it, girls. Like, we are single moms. It's nothing stronger than a mom protecting her daughter or her son or her children. And for me, I would never, I don't care who you are, I birthed them. I'm taking care of them. Those are my lifeline. And I will not let anybody try to misuse my daughters, try to abuse my daughters, try to neglect my daughters, try to overdo themselves, any of that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I will not let that happen. Like, those are my daughters. Those are my babies. Oh, you guys, um, no, I'm not, mad or bitter or any of that. But you know what? I am going to say I'm mad because just certain things that he do, I feel like you're not a parent. Like, you can, like, first of all, he told me, like, first of all, he pride himself on getting up and going to work. But you get up to go to work to drink every day. So that's not really priding yourself to do anything but get up to go to work to have another drink, basically. But when I met this dude, I was working. I was at work when I met him. I've only not been working when I was pregnant, I was high risk. If you have twins, you're high risk in general. I was high risk, and I was overly dehydrated. Um, I had a lot of pains and all of that stuff. Um, yeah, like, I didn't go through that much, but I went through enough. And so I didn't work during my pregnancy. Um, and I haven't been working since they've been born. The reason that I don't work because they're born, because they're still little. I want to make sure that when they're actually older and able to assure me that they are good, you know what I mean. But until then, my daughters are still straight. I still take care of them. I still do what I gotta do for them. Anyway, um, but he wanted to throw out shade and first of all start an argument with me, and then tell me like stop texting me because I'm at work. When I met you, I was at work. Like, what's up with this work thing? When I met you, I was at work. Like, I've not been working because I take care of your daughters. Like, if I didn't have babies, I would be at work too. Like, you should be at work because you don't have anything to take care of. You don't have nothing to worry about. You still do what you want to do. So you should be at work. And then he tells me that I ask for handouts. I've never asked this dude for anything a day in my life but to take care of his daughters, which he do not do. If I ask him to, okay, my daughters need this, can you send money? You're sending money for them. You're not sending money for me. Like, I don't use your money for me. I use your money for them. I don't need your money to take care of me. I need your money to help take care of them, which you don't do. So, how is that a handout? Last time I checked, taking care of your children, 5, is not a handout. it's a responsibility. It's what you got to do since you did what you did to get them. But that doesn't really click in his head too much, and like it annoys the crap out of me because I feel like at the end of the day, my daughters are gonna suffer because they're not gonna know who their daddy is. I'm not gonna allow somebody, like I said, I'm not gonna allow somebody to pop in and pop out my daughter's life. That's not gonna happen. So if I'm the bad parent or the bad person for keeping negative energy and negative people away from my daughters, then so be it. I'm gonna be as nasty as I can be when it comes to them, because nobody is going to act like they're a charity case and they need them. My daughters are not a charity case. They do not come last to anything. They do not get put on the back burner for anything. If you're going to back burner my daughters, I'm going to back burner you out their life. Period. And I feel like I don't apologize for that. Ain't no apologies. I do what I want to do, and I do what's best for me and them. So if I feel like you are hurting me, you hurting them. Because at the end of the day, they see me hurt and they know that I'm hurt. And I don't want them to see me hurt. I don't want them to know that they mama hurt. Right, baby? Right? Right, Lonnie? That's right. And my daughters are beautiful. Like everybody say, like, what's up with dude? Your daughter's beautiful. Like, and I don't want to hear all of that where it could be my fault. Because a lot of dudes like to blame it on their baby mamas. My baby mama crazy. First of all, I'm not a baby mama. I am a mother. I am a mother. Not a baby mama. But a lot of dudes like to blame it on the children's mom. Like she's crazy. Y'all just don't understand. And y'all don't take a step back to even look at what she going through. Y'all don't get to step back and think what's going on in her head. Y'all don't take a step back and think this is what she really do. Like she really take care of babies or a child, and she do what she got to do. Like taking care of baby is a 24-hour thing. So while he's yelling out he's at work, I work 24 hours of the day. I don't get a break. I don't get a break. You get to get off and go home. I can't get off and go home. So I don't hear none of that. You know what I mean? And it's like, to me, I feel like he tried to bash me as a mom. He put it on Facebook like, I won't let him see them, or he got to fight for them, and he's going to take me to court and all of this other stuff, which will probably never happen. And if it does happen, I'm not stressing. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm going to make sure my daughters are good, and nobody is going to hurt them. Nobody is going to make them feel like they are the last choice, you know? And that's just my job. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't care if I'm keeping them away from you. Like, nobody can keep you away from them when I said you can come visit them. But I feel like a part of me, I'm blocking them from the hurt that you're going to try to give them. I'm blocking them from the sadness and the neglect they might feel because you don't pay attention to them, and you choose not to call them, and you choose not to check up on them. Even if you got an attitude at me because I don't want to be with you, and you feel like I've changed, and you feel like basically because I don't do what you want me to do, that you have an attitude, you should still call or text. Even if you don't want to be, okay, I don't want to talk on the phone with you. Cool, don't want to talk on the phone with you either. But you can at least send a text asking how they doing. But don't send a text and ask me, can you come get them and take them to a whole nother town, and you don't know them. You don't know what they like. You don't know what make them happy. You don't know what make them cry. You don't know how they going to react to somebody that they don't know. First of all, one of my daughters, when they don't know somebody and somebody hold her, first of all, both of them, somebody that they don't realize they face, they talk to them, one of them, when you hold her, she cries immediately. So, no, you cannot take my daughters. Like, I'm not going to allow you to take them, and you don't even prove to me that you're worthy of being in the presence of my queens. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. And I feel like I'm not selfish for doing it. I feel like I'm protecting my daughters at all cost. If you can't even text or call or even get to know them. Don't even come around to get to know them and spend time with them and make sure that they are right. No way am I going to be like, okay, well, yeah, you can come take them and take them to another town and you play with me about my daughters and I call you, you don't answer and all that. I don't want to have to go through that. You know, and I don't want to have to take a chance and go through that. Like I stated before, I gave him open space and opportunity to come to them. You can come see them. You can come see them and leave. You can even sleep on the floor if all I care. As long as you come spend time with my babies. Prove to me that you care about them. They don't get that. Either you bring them to me or I'm not texting you for 3 weeks. Or I'm gonna make it seem like you the bad parent because you won't bring them to me. And you won't come spend a night in my house for multiple reasons that will be in a different video. But I mean, it is what it is. Monia still take care of Mahlani and Mahliyah. Monia still make sure Mahlani and Mahliyah is good. They are good. They're the happiest little babies ever. And I'm just happy to be their mom. Like, nothing is gonna break our bond from each other. Nobody is gonna ever be able to come in between that. Like when they wake up and they see me and they smile, that's my bond with my babies. Like nobody is gonna ever be able to take my daughters from me or be able to take my joy of having my daughters or make me feel like I'm not doing something good with my daughters. 'Cause my daughters are beautiful, beautiful little queens, and they're happy, and that's all I want for them to be is happy. I don't want them to feel neglected. I don't want them to be like, who's this man? I don't want them to do that. And my most important thing is I don't want them to ever grow up and question why wasn't my daddy there for me and why wasn't he at my birth? Because I question my mom about the same exact thing. So that's why when they grow up, I make sure they good. Every day I make sure they happy. If they gotta be spoiled brats, they're gonna be spoiled brats, but they are gonna be happy. Spoiler brats. But anyway, you guys, I'm finna get off of here. I'm finna put my daughters to sleep. It is 3:32 in the morning. They're still up, like, trying to party with me. It is their first Halloween. Today is Monday. October 31st. It is Mahlani and Mahliyah's first Halloween. And we are going to make caramel apples. We are going to make caramel brownies. We got them, because I'm not taking them trick-or-treating. You know what? It's too much crazy stuff going on in this world. I wouldn't eat the candy for them. I wouldn't let them eat the candy. None of that. So I went and bought candy. And they got little princess costumes because they are my princesses. And they got tiaras because you never let your tiara fall when you're a princess. Mahlani is sleepy. So I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you ladies, make sure you stay up, you know. Don't let no baby daddy get you down. You're a strong girl. You're a strong mother.